Assalamu alaikum, sister. Thank you for writing to our live session tonight. As I understand your situation, all of your life you've celebrated Eid in a culturally way. That is to say that you're very comfortable with people coming over, having parties and dinners at your home and visiting, and of course, men and women mix, and there's lots of food and so forth. And that kind of seems to be like the traditional Eid in a lot of places. However, now that you're older and you've studied Islam more, you seek to follow the Quran and Sunnah way of celebrating Eid. So this Eid, a family friend came over, he's a male, and he wanted to greet your mom with his sons for Eid, and that made you very uncomfortable. Because it made you uncomfortable, you stayed in your grandmother's room, but the kids kept opening the door, and the man who came to greet everybody, he came in to greet you, and you were very uncomfortable because he's put his arm around your shoulders and patted your back as a way of greeting you. Now, you stated that you did not want this to happen, and you don't even want to shake hands, and you're wondering if you should feel guilty. Well, sister, you're not the one who did the actions, right? And being that this is how Eid is spent in a lot of different cultures, in a lot of different places, in a lot of different countries, with mixing of people and eating and laughter and talking, and trying to be joyful. The man who did that, I'm assuming, inshallah, did not mean any harm out of it. He was just following the protocol, probably of all his life, how he celebrated Eid as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he came in there to do something haram. He apparently is not aware of the Quran and the Sunnah as you are. So it's not your fault, and it's not his fault. It's not something he sought out to do as a sin, and it's not something that you initiated. So really, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Do you know what I'm saying? But I would kindly suggest, sister, please talk with your parents and in your family and explain to them how you feel. Explain to them how you've grown in Islam, how you've studied, and how you would like to be treated from now on concerning mixed gatherings. You may even want to, point out different ayats in the Quran, different hadiths supporting the way that you feel and how you believe, so that they may come to an understanding as well. But the final synopsis of it is that, you need to state how you want to be treated and what you expect, at mixed gatherings, and inshallah, your parents will honor that. I'm sure that they will. It might be a surprise to them because, they've done things a certain way all their lives for generation after generation probably. And so this will be a bit different for them. Do you know what I'm saying? So have patience with them. But, the one thing you can do is, wear a hijab all the time, in case somebody does pop over. You can say hello and all that, but as far as, your stance, if you have a stance and a certain vibe about yourself, like you don't want people to touch you, most people can pick up on that, so you might have to put on that don't touch me stance, that don't touch me vibe, you know what I'm saying? And, but kindly greet people, treat people kindly and with respect, but also, require the same in return. But in order to do that, your family and your friends do have to know what your stance is on the subject. So inshallah, sister, please do talk with your family and your friends and just, let them know how you feel, let them know what your stance is on the subject, and ask them to please respect you regarding that. And inshallah, they will. May Allah bless you, sister. We wish you the best.